Fantastic morning, everyone. It is December 11th, 2021, and I am Dr. Fantastic here with another bit of advice and motivation and inspiration and education and all those fantastic things that I try to share with my world, with the Be Fantastic world. So basically, I want to talk about surveillance today. And we're being surveilled, as you might know. If you've been on a computer and you typed in, let's just say, diapers, you'll be inundated with baby stuff for a long time. Now, I don't know why, but at one point I was inundated with penis enlargement ads. I don't know how that came about. But at any rate, every stroke of the keyboard is monitored. When you make a phone call, you're being monitored. Actually, if you have a phone, Google traces your every step. You can go back and see where you were if you lost something. Excuse these flies here. The other day, or a week or so ago, I was in a car, and the guy said he wasn't speeding. I said, well, that's very nice of you, because, you know, on your own accord, you should obey the law. But the reason he wasn't speeding is there's a device in his car that monitors his speed and where he's at. And if he goes over the speed limit, he automatically gets a ticket immediately sent to his email or phone. And if he doesn't pay it, it goes up every month. So he obeys the law. Now, I had one of my ambassadors in Japan during COVID. This was last year. It's still going on, of course. And he has to check in when he leaves his apartment with a monitor, and they take a picture of him. And they monitor him every step of his day, whether he's on a bus stop, so he can be traced if he catches COVID, and they can see who was around him. As you might know, in every airport, they have face recognition. They're monitoring our every move, everywhere we go, everything we do. I want to mention one other thing about surveillance. Well, there's a positive side to it, which I discovered 2 days ago. I was at the airport, and I dropped my phone out of my pocket when I got out of the car, and about 10 minutes later, I noticed I didn't have my phone. One of the most important devices I have with me is on my 615th day, I make a recording like this on this phone, and I've got 3,413 ambassadors, names, numbers, and information in this phone. And so it's a very valuable device. This is the third time I lost it. And so we went back to the spot. Of course, it's not there. And I did learn from when I lost my passport and I lost my wallet that you can go to the police, and because everything's monitored. There's cameras everywhere. Matter of fact, if you live in the city, they say you're photographed over 200 times if you live in the big city. So at any rate, he called his friend at the airport police and told him what happened, and we drove off, hoping for the best and anticipating the worst, which is not a pretty situation. At any rate, a half hour later, they called. They saw a man get out of the taxi driver, pick up the phone, put it in his pocket, walk back to his car, picked up a fare, and drove out of the airport. Later that day, he tried to sell it, and they traced the license plate to him, and they found him, and they arrested him. So there is a plus to surveillance. Now, in the future, as I said, you get a speeding ticket. When you litter, you see these signs that says, don't litter, $500 fine. Whoever gets fined for littering? So in the future, when you litter, you're probably going to get a ticket. Because if you had your phone on you, they know where you are, who you are, and they'll send you a ticket for littering. And that would be fantastic. 4.7 trillion cigarette butts get thrown on the ground each year. I think you should be fined for that. A pack of cigarettes, as a matter of fact. Those cigarette butts caused forest fires. And they're just horrible to watch and see on the ground. I don't smoke. People who throw plastic on the ground should be fined. There's islands of plastic in our oceans. So I think there's pluses and minuses to it. You know, our privacy is gone, but it's also catching criminals. You know, by monitoring the phone calls, they could trace the criminals and arrest them and keep them from doing harm. Since 9/11, they've caught a lot of criminals, and there's not been a horrific event like that. Of course, nature's taken its own horrific events because we are not being kind to our environment. We screwed up our planet. Individuals screwed up our planet. So getting back to surveillance, I think there was one thing else I wanted to mention. You might know that these videos here, I've been recording for over 615 days, but I never do a second take, I never do a rehearsal, and I never do an edit. It's just me talking to whoever might want to listen, and if only one person listens to this, and it makes a difference for one person, I've made a difference. I'm very happy to know that there's so many groups and people that are forming WhatsApp groups around the world, over 118 of them at this point, spreading the 3 commitments to kindness. This morning I woke up with an inspiration and I created the BFI oath, and it goes something like this. I am Dr. Fantastic, and I promise to follow the 3 commitments of kindness. I will be kind to myself, I will be kind to others, and I will be kind to our environment. And I also promise to share these 3 commitments with my family, friends, and associates. And together we're going to make the world a better place. So I've sent that out to all my admin groups and hope that they do a selfie and post it, because imagine one day we have millions of people making that attestation that they are going to be kind to themselves, others, and the environment. That's what it's all about. People go, what's in it for me? Well, to me it's logic. What's in it for you? If you can understand and be kind to yourself, what's in it for you for that? That's fantastic. If you can understand what's in it for you to be kind to others, I think that's self-explanatory. But I think people are looking at the monetary issue. How much money am I going to make by being kind? It's not what it's about. So I hope you enjoy these conversations I have with you. It's not easy talking to an inanimate object, but I do know that there are a few people out there that want to hear these things, that are ambassadors. Again, we have 3,413 fantastic ambassadors of kindness. It's a start. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with but a single step. And I'm very happy to report that we have lots of fantastic ambassadors. I mean, for all walks of life, all wealth, from the richest to the poorest. It's pretty amazing. And together, we're going to create a community. We're going to launch a coin, a Be Fantastic coin. That'll be a monetary unit that you can buy product with. And if it increases in value, which it should if everyone buys it, we will fund humanitarian efforts around the world. And hopefully it'll allow me to travel around the world and give more speeches to schools, companies, and organizations. Please put your comments. Please email me at drfantastic@BeFantasticToday. My websites are drfantasticsworld.com, befantastictoday.com. And have a fantastic weekend. Have a fantastic life. It's up to you. No one's going to make a fantastic life for you. You have to do it yourself. And that's only by thinking positive and being kind to yourself. Okay? So have a fantastic day. Thanks for listening. Talk to you soon. So here's the icon for the Be Fantastic coin. It's coming soon. And then this is a shirt that one of our ambassadors designed for people to print and wear. And of course, during the course of the last year, I've made all kind of Be Fantastic signs. There's my Be Fantastic cup. This is a sign someone made for me here. It's electronic. It was kind of cool. Ambassador gave it to me. Here's one on marble. You know, I don't know if you're getting the point, but I want everyone to be fantastic. This is on a piece of bread that went stale. That was kind of funny. This is a leaf from a sunflower that grew out there and had many nice sayings on it. And of course, this is a piece of coral, or not coral, shell. And there's, of course, the website for everyone to enjoy. And here is it in bricks out in front of my villa. Huge bricks. And finally in cement on C Street. Have a fantastic day, everyone. Oh, and here's me as Santa Claus last week at the French school.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel. where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people.
Visit the top world museums,
Incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.
Overpopulated cities around the world have caused people to become a greedy, selfish, and litigious society. Would you like to be happier, live longer, never be forgotten, and help make the world a kinder, more civil place? It's actually easier than you think. Every day you're asked, how are you? Instead of saying good, say I am fantastic. It will make you look better, feel great, and reduce your stress. Making the world a better place starts with each person. Please join the Be Fantastic movement today.